Good evening and welcome back to Orebound, where this process is almost finished. We have almost eaten through all of our iron, 7 left, and this is pretty much full, which is nice. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We want to work on some automation to get some copper and more iron and bits and pieces going, so we need to do that. However, I've been doing some things. I made a shovel. The shovel allows you to flatten, hill, terrain, for free. You don't actually need any dirt to do it with, but there is a problem. This is where we had our hole for our it's not flat for one, which annoys me more than anything, but that's okay because you can put foundation in. But more importantly, this is actually level 0 where I'm stood now. This is 1.5 or 0.5, and if you go up you end up at 1 meter. So the default ground level is half a meter above the standard flattened one. So if you dig a hole and trying to fill it, you can't, because it either fills to this area or it fills to that height. It's either below or above. So that annoys me. That really annoys me. So the shovel, you have to be quite far away when digging a hole, which is weird, and it doesn't level, but I don't mind the leveling so much. That's not really a major problem because you want to put foundation anyway. But what I've been trying to do over here is do that exact thing. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll go down to 0, and then I'll put some foundations in, and it'll be fine. It didn't work. Oh, excuse me. It didn't work all that well. This is what I came up with in the end. This is how we come. This is where I got to. But I can't put these in here because they don't do that. If I snap to the grid, they don't. They sit above, which is what we've got at the moment. We are on the level above, so I have to go in here. So you got to dig a hole and then snap these two in here. He says trying to find the snap point wherever it is there, which then allows you to do the thing. But it's weird. It's weird because there's also no, that's the right block here. So this there was one. There was one. Was this on the stone slab? Yeah, the stone slab. If you put it at the lowest level, it's actually under the ground. You have to put it about it. It was weird, and I tried to figure out a way to incorporate this into my design. The idea that I wanted was that you'd walk in from somewhere like over here. You'd walk in and go like, there is the stone, and then behind it would be the factory and stuff, and the factory will be over there, and there, here. So that. However, none of the 3 slabs on this stone are aligned with any rotation that I can do. This is the closest that I can get. So if I was to do this here, and then try and rotate this a bit, I need to do free placing, but yeah, you can see it's not like it's close, but it's not, and you notice it. You notice it when you put the floor in. You got the land. You notice it, and that's the close to it. And none of them. So I've kind of given up on integrating that here. So I've dug this hole, and now I need to do it, but I can't fill the hole because I feel it fills up too high because it doesn't fill to the same height. And yeah. So what might happen instead is the town's going to be like over here. Well, the town, and this is going to be in one corner, just over in the corner here. So this will be the corner of our place here. So the walls will go along here, maybe along there or something. I don't know. We'll have a bit behind it, but yeah, but that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Anyway, we want to make some money, so we want to do some things here. I have found an easy way to make money if you have super patience, and that's with the farms. You can sell the seeds off for 1 gold each, which isn't a lot, I know, but you can sell them off for 1 gold each, and you get free seeds. Every time you harvest this, you will gain 4 mushroom spores every time. So boom, 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 boom. So there's 4, 8, 12, 16 gold, and then this still has the mushroom spores in it that were there before. I could take this down to just 4 spores, and it will just repeat, and it will repeat the process over and over and over. So it's free money, very easy to do. You just need to basically dump a bit of coal in there. Coal's easy to come by, so yeah, we can make a massive farm and just plant those mushrooms in it and let them all grow, and then just harvest them and then go and sell the mushrooms, and then harvest them and sell the mushrooms, and harvest them and sell the mushrooms. and then continue on because you need a bit of food to carry on. So we also discovered that when you first start the game, you end up in the Great Hall every time. You have to go and load the game from the Great Hall. You can die in the Great Hall. You can actually die there. Yeah, you can die of starvation in the Great Hall. So let's eat that there. Okay, so we want to do some automation things. So are you finished? I think you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah. This is something else that I'm confused at. All the animations and things all continue even when nothing is happening. It's weird. It's weird. I don't like that. I don't like that because you can't at a glance see whether your factories are working or not. I can't go, well, why isn't that running? Because I don't know if it's running or not because it just always runs as soon as you plug steam into it. So, but oh well. Let's pick up all these machines, pipes, and all this, 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 and we're going to pick up this as well. I hope my inventory is big enough. Not sure items inside. Oh, do I have to take it all out first? Take it all. Oh, I can't afford to take it all. Okay, fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So we want to be making some stuff to sell. That's the idea. That's the idea. So I'm looking over here, and we have here copper. We have here coal, and we have just over here iron and iron. So I'm thinking we drill all of these four, bring them together here somewhere, and build a proper thing there. There's also something over there. I don't know what that is. What is that? Over there. Is that copper as well? That'd be cool. 2 coppers, 2 iron. That's probably coal again. That looks like copper. Yeah. Oh, copper deposit there. And coal deposit. Okay, so that's the idea. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. Drill. Let's start drilling this one. Put it down as low as I can get it. There. Come over to this one. We've got a copper, a coal node here. There. Let's do the other copper node there. Then we've got 2 iron nodes. Then dark as well. There and there. So these get 1 iron ore a second. The auto crushers that production iron powder takes 2 seconds, so it's 2 crushers per drill if we want to run at optimal speed, which I kind of do. And this is kind of going to be the test layout of getting things lined up and put in there. It's not going to be where our final smeltering things are because obviously stuff's going to happen on the ground. So we want to have 2 of these. I'm going to re-enable the grid. There we go. Let's change the grid side to be the large grid side so it snaps to a much larger thing. So I want to put in what do I do? I want to put in, it's 2 per drill, isn't it? Yeah. So I want to put in 4 for the iron. So 1, can't put them right next to each other because they require piping to go into them. I'm not sure how tight you can make the piping as well. Let's give that a try first. Can I put that one? I can't do that because I need iron cogs. Oh no. Oh no. I need iron cogs. Okay, right. Okay. Let me recalculate this. I need to figure out. So we're going to need 8 of those, which means we're going to need, because it's 4 for iron and 4 for copper, which means we're going to need 16 smelters. Maybe I should actually start building the smeltery. Let me get some more iron cogs. and iron plates and copper plates and copper cogs and whatnot else there, and then we'll be right back.
How can I help you?
Okay, so I'm actually quite low on copper, so let's automate the copper first, and then we will try and figure out building a smelting array or something along those lines. We'll figure that out. So, but let's so this is going to be copper here, so let's go and put in a crushing machine or two. Just going to go over here. Still going to go 2 to 1. I'm going to put that there, and then steam pipe and that. So it can kind of do this sort of thing. We'll have to go that way anyway, so have to go to like here. We'd have to put in a steam splitter, which is going to have to go go on to the smaller grid, please. Dear. Pipework is something I'm definitely going to have to figure out to be not hidden, but I'm going to have to figure out like the limitations of the cornering on pipework and other bits and pieces. I need to figure out exactly which way around we can do things. So let's delete that and re-put that in facing like that way or something, because you need steam as well, don't you? So you're going to want to also connect to this guy. But what I really want to do is bring you go over the top. Nice. Another splitter in here, I suppose. Yep. You can connect to that one. You can connect up to there. I can get you to connect up to there. No? Oh, okay, let's go over to there and then do that. There you go. It can go through the machines, that's fine, but I don't want it to. So that still looks... See, that it looks really bad. That's the thing. That's what I don't like about it. And it's doing this weird twisty thing. Look, you can see it's all pinched. I know it'll work. I know it'll work fine. But I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm wondering if I can do this and then can I a way to rotate it differently than that? I want to rotate it like horizontally. Guess not. I guess okay. That's fine, because I want it to go up, connect to one, and then bend over. But I guess that's not doable. Can't seem to click on that end of that. Oh, it can't face upwards, can it? No, there's no. So we can hold left control for a straight line. Turn off the grid snapping, that's fine, but I can't only rotate the yaw. I can't rotate. Build mode is straight mode. Build mode is default. Okay, so that creates a what is that? What is that? Hey, okay. That is weird. Okay, so it can't. No, it doesn't. Right. Right. Just put that in there. That's fine. Okay, so there are limitations on that. So I can't. What? I remove that. Thank you. You can't seem to run a pipe up and down. Like I can rotate it on one axis, but I can't rotate it on another axis. Oh. So yeah, I can't yeah, so we can only rotate it on the y-axis, so I can't have a pipe running up a wall, like up the side of a wall. The only way you could do that would be to have it do that and then go up the wall. And like this, but so it would have to go up. So in order to do what I want to do there, but it would have to go up and then go that way. It can't double back on itself because it will flip. So okay, so we have limitations on things. That's okay though. That's okay. So I'm learning the limitation thing. So yeah, so that goes there. Okay. So we want to put in a oh, I can't actually feed the boilers anyway, can we? We can't I can't feed them via pipes. Can we connect that to there? No. There is a minimum distance. Yeah, there's a minimum distance to connect pipes together, so you've got to be a distance away from each other. So yeah, so even though we're going to do this here, I can't actually feed the coal into this guy. I have to do it manually. So have some coal, but that's okay. This should spring everything to life here. So if we throw 100 coal into this, that should start running. Then we throw 100 coal into this, that should start running. Then all of these should start doing their thing and doing the stuff they're doing. They're both spinning there. Awesome. Okay, right, cool. Okay, so we want to have a splitter. I'll take this round here. We really need a way to right, I made this might all be too close. This might all be too close. Let's see here. So you go to there. No, you're okay. You go to there. You're okay. You go to there. You're okay. It's it's doing questionable things, but it's working. Okay, it's working. Oh. And then we need to do so. I need much more. This is why there's a large grid, so like I can put this here and then go, well, we'll go 1, 2 tiles out, but this is why I want to get flooring in so that I can see the pattern on the flooring. So you can see this and you can see the grid on the flooring, so you can be like, okay, so in that case what I'm going to do is we'll put the splitter in on this one here, which is center of that grid. That's center of that. So the big grid is equal to not quite one of these things. It's like half a tile of one of these. But we can do that, and then we can put one next to it like that, and there you go. And they've got 2 splitters, and then behind that we can leave a gap, and then the crusher should go here, and you can. It's easier. It's easier to figure things out that way. So that's what I should be doing, but I haven't here. So right, I'm going to put you there. I'm going to put you there. You have to get quite close to the machines in order to assign the correct things from. Why are you not outputting? Oh, I've not selected your recipe. No, not iron powder. Not iron powder. Copper powder. And you. Copper powder. I kind of wish they were just whatever machine they input would work, but okay. And then I want to go with the smelters. And what I want to do is, so I know behind me is this one here, so I want to go and move this over by one and do one there, one there. Oh, I can't do that. I need more copper plates. This is the problem that I'm getting. So we don't have enough copper to do things. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to connect up this belt here to here, that. And then you can't smell anything because we need to get more steam coming in here, and I've messed this up because I don't have another steam connection, do I? Now we've got one here. We how many copper ingots it needs, so not quite sure why sometimes it won't let me connect. You have to run from there backwards rather than. And I could just take off this one here and plug straight into this side here, and it would work. It would go through the machine, and it would work fine. And I get that, but I don't like that. I don't like the look of it. We are going to have to run copper pipes all over the place anyway, because the drills are going to have to be downstairs. We're going to have to run pipes all over the place, so. But that's okay. That's it. And then what I can do is I can grab a pipe from this guy. All the way along to here somewhere. So we're going to have double splitters here. So if I put one into the grid, there's multiple grids. There's small, normal, and large. So for the small ones, it's obviously on a tiny little grid. There's that. Normal grid is the one that I think most things that that is like a 1 meter grid, and then the large grid is a 2 meter grid, I think. So I want to put this like here. Connect that guy. You can see quite far. That's quite nice. The fact that you can see so far. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're going to have pipes going through pipes and things, and there isn't a great deal I can do about that. And then we'll have another splitter, which is going to be, I don't know, over here somewhere. Okay. Because you are going to want to come through all of these guys. And go ooh. Good mode. I do that, then you do that. Okay, so I want to go not there, come on, break to there, and then you go to there. Oh, that's two. No, hang on, that's not the right connection. This one's going to go over to the machine that's on this side over here. So you're going to want to go over to like here somewhere. So put you there for the moment. This one is going to go into there, but wants to go under the ground to do it. Does that why can't it connect this way? Why can't it connect backwards but not connect forward? Very strange. Very, very strange indeed. I would like to know if there's a way to not have it auto snap. Oh, there's going to be a machine here as well, isn't there? Oh, whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. You need to have a recipe as well, which is going to be copper. Copper smelting. Put on. There you go. And then you're going to make copper ingots for us, which is nice, which means we can melt those into more copper plates and things. Awesome. Okay. Let's let this go for a little bit. So we can get more another smelter going, because I need more copper plates. Okay. So, we've got another machine here. It's running. It's doing its thing when it was running. But it's not. But I've come to a limitation with the pipes, which is annoying as hell. I put in a stand here because I'd like to connect from there to here. Okay, which I can do. Oh, yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, not a problem. Okay. But then when I connect to this one, it can't connect to this pipe here because it says it's an output. So you have to go from your output to the input, even though it thinks this, even though that is an input, but it doesn't want to do that. Okay. If I pick this pipe here, I can't connect to that one because it thinks that one is an output. So we can't do that. Fine. One, I mouse over this here, and sometimes it's mousing over the thing behind it, which is very difficult to see. I don't know if you can see that. It's so there. I'm clearly pointing at the pipe, but it's highlighting the machine behind it. And if I click even once, it will delete the machine. Done that a few times already. So yeah. So I'll get rid of the pipe. So instead, what we'll do is I'll go from here to this and then into there. So I'll do this, and it snaps to the machine. It snaps to the machine. No matter where I go, it's snapping to the machine. It just... So the pipe system would have to be further away from the machine for this to work. Yeah. It's there's no way for me to turn off snapping either. So you can turn off the visibility of the snapping, but actual snapping. It's doing weird things as well, but that's okay. So yeah. Also straight. When you take a thing, I'm being a little bit negative here, but this is the limitations that I have to learn so that I can work around them. It's the limitations of the game. You have to work around them. That's fine. I want to run a belt from here, a straight belt that comes this way, and then goes into there. Well, I want it to come out of here to here. There is no way to do that. If you say from here to there straight, it will go in a straight line that way and then turn and plug into this at the end. So the belt will come out of there to that point there, 90-degree turn into here. Because you can't start the belt on the output. You cannot connect the belt to the output, so you can't come back and do that. So again, when we get like the grid, the floor grid, I need to spread things out a little bit better and use these obviously pipe connectors and things, and who knows what else, doing stuff to things there. The only awkward thing is I would love to put these in the roof and have them hanging down from the roof, but there's no upside down ones. There's wall ones, but there's no upside down ones, so I can't have them go like up the ceiling and connect and come along. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get that to work in. But regardless, it is working right now. We have this running. So this is all doing the things with the bits and pieces there. I need to put in another 2 over here to get this done here. The grids don't necessarily line up, which is kind of awkward. I'm not quite sure why. And this, I don't know what's going on with the weird kinks in the pipes and stuff. But yeah, the grids don't necessarily line up with things. Maybe this is one tile out and it's got over by one to get that, and I don't know what the curve ratio on these pipes are. Like, I don't know how tight they're allowed to turn. It seems pretty good. Like, it seems pretty good. You can get down, so that's one segment and then that's the rest of it, but you can get down pretty easily to here. So yeah, I just need to know that. So it's going to be planning not just the machine layouts, but also the belts and the pipes and all that sort of stuff is going to be interesting, especially because there is no upside down ones. Like, I can't take this splitter and put it into the ceiling of a building. It only goes on the floor, and there's no Yeah, there's no... Oh, hang on. See, this has got... Right, this has got pitch and raw. Okay, so this one I can hang upside down. Right, okay. Okay. This one I can hang upside down. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want those in the ceiling of the building. Then the steam can go into it, and then it can just come out of that and come down to where it wants to go to. However, these have got no pitch and roll. You can't hold control or anything to do them. They only have one direction they'll go. And I don't know what the point of the single socket on its own is. I suppose that could technically be in the ceiling, couldn't it? We could put one of those on the up to the ceiling. Then run pipes along the ceiling like that. So yeah, but limitations that I just have to figure out. It's not. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, going, "Oh, it's completely unplayable. How could they?" That's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying that it's limitations that I need to understand. Hence why I'm talking about them, because then I will remember them. And if I just file in the back of my brain, I will forget them. But anyway, this is working. We are creating the copper. This is awesome. Cool. The other things I need to do are look at how much prices of things are. So I need to figure that out. Like, how much is a piece of copper ore? How much is a smelted piece of copper? Because you have to take into account the coal price of that. How much is the copper if I convert it to tools or things? Does it become more expensive to process it? Even that may cost you a bit of time and a bit of gold or whatever. I assume it would do, but I need to know what it is there. So, but anyway, we shall leave this here. And we shall come back next time. I turn this off because I have a load of copper ore on me. And I wanted to use it all up. Yeah, we'll come back next time. We shall carry on from there. The factory is going to be huge. This is just running from one drill. Look at the size of this. This is running from one drill. And it's not even complete. We're going to have 2 more of those over there. So, yeah. Factory's Orebound. Going to be massive. Love it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.